Today I'm gonna do, I don't even know how to start. I'm Brittany Castor, and I'm gonna do I'm Brittany Castor, and I'm gonna teach you how to change your oil. What you're gonna need is a couple of these. You're gonna need oil. You're gonna want a rag, a filter, this thing, this. You need tools, little tightener ring, and of course a beer. If you don't know what kind of oil to get, it should be listed in here. This is a pain in the ass to read. So what you could do is just say, take your phone and be like, hey Google, what kind of oil do I need for my 2004 Chevy Suburban? But you still probably need to know the size of your engine for your filter to find that out. Mm-hmm. You can ask your dad. Or you just look and you're like, that's my engine. It might be on here, but I can't read it because it's really old. What I recommend is going into your Home Depot or O'Malley's or O'Reilly Auto Parts. Just so you know, I'm not sponsored by any of these places. I just like them. You're gonna take your ramps, if you have them. Hopefully you have them. Is that safe? So the first thing you're going to need to do is drain the oil from the pan. So we're gonna go down. If you don't have one of these, you can really kind of use like any container and then pour your oil back in to the jug that it came in, and they'll take it for you back at O'Reilly's or wherever you bought it. Okay, first thing is you're gonna have to locate the, what I call the plug. I think that's what it's called, I don't know, but it's the oil plug. It's gonna be right here. I might have to borrow the camera. This is what we're taking off first. Okay, so you need a ratchet. I don't know why I got the giggles so bad. And I think 9/16. I could be wrong. We're gonna try a few different ones. But so you slip that on there, and you push this little button in the back, and it locks it on for you. Oh, I was on the wrong I was on the wrong one. You want this one. And I pointed to this one earlier. That is not the one that you want. You want this one. And that's too big. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Yay. So you just try it until you find the right one. It might be different on other vehicles. I'm honestly not sure. I don't remember. And sometimes this is really hard. So you might need a hammer. My dad's going to be so proud. How else am I going to get this off? So once you got that, get your basin, whatever you have to collect it underneath. Make sure you have it coming out a little ways because this is gonna squirt. You're not coming out of this clean. Shit. Okay. That's good. And you don't need to like power man it back. That's actually probably not good. You just want to make it nice and snug so that basically as tight as you can do it with your own bare hands, okay? So we're gonna take the old one off. You're gonna slip it up under here, pull it over as far as you can, tighten it, and it's gonna start leaking, so you don't want your face right under it. You want that oil pan under it. You get it loose enough to where you can just do it with your hands. Something to take note of when you're taking the old one off, there's a ring here. If you have an old one on there and it was put on too tight, it might stick on there and stay, and so when you pull the old one down, that ring might stay on there, and so when you put the new one on, it's got the old ring on there, and then you don't have it like fastened on right, and the new one can fall off while you're driving and splatter your new oil everywhere and just undo everything that you've done, and then you ruin your engine. That's not good. So make sure when you take this off that rubber ring comes with it. See, I can see the ring on it right there. Okay, that's good. I'm going to take this new one out. Just gonna twist it. Slide it on. Pull it over to this side as far as you can, and then you pull this up, and you just keep going. You gotta get it nice and snug, but you don't want it so tight that you can't get this one off next time you change your oil, and you don't want that old ring to stick when you like have to take this one off next time. So you want it on there securely, right? It's not going much further. It's good. We're actually done under here. We have our plug on nice and tight, and we have
Which is the plug?
Huh?
Which one's the plug?
This one. And we have our oil filter on nice and secure, and all of the old oil is drained into our basin and onto our concrete. Yeah. If you don't happen to have a piano bench laying around, you can use a chair, or I probably could like turn it on and back it off just enough to get those out from under it, but I'm not going to. Now we're ready for the next phase. This is where your oil is. See, right on there it tells you what kind of oil you need, so you at least know that much just by looking at this thing. There you go. And you just set that to the side. Stick the funnel in there, and then you're just gonna pour your oil in. Shit, this is hard with one hand. We're gonna pour the old oil into this, so don't throw it away. Now you're going to want to run the engine, or run the oil through the engine for a little bit. That's probably good. So, we've drained the oil from the pan, we've changed the filter, gotten it back on nice and snug, replaced old shit into the new jug. We are finished and good to go.